You filed your I-485 and the USCIS portal still says case received while the calendar keeps creeping past 13 months, 18 months, 26 months. Every extra month on hold can block travel, delay work authorization, and keep your future in the US on pause. In the next few minutes, you will learn what's really behind the delays, why posted timelines often mislead applicants, and 3 specific actions you can take right now to keep your case moving forward. Hi, I'm Zaira Solano, immigration attorney and founder of Solano Immigration Law Firm, where we've helped thousands of immigrants adjust their status and secure green cards in the United States. Let's start with some hard facts. USCIS publishes I-485 processing time estimates on their website. Right now, most field offices show ranges between 11 to 26 months for family-based adjustment of status cases and 7 to 15 months for employment-based ones. But here's what the numbers don't tell you. They are based on past performance, not future predictions. The processing times reflect how it took 80% of completed cases in the previous fiscal year, not how long your pending case will take. This causes massive confusion. When you see a timeline like 13 to 26 months, it's showing you how long it previously took USCIS, not what you should expect now. Processing times are longer now than they were just 2 years ago. In 2022 and 2023, many USCIS offices listed time frame as low as 8 to 18 months. So why are things getting worse? Here are some of the real drivers. First of all, staffing shortages. USCIS is primarily funded by filing fees, not by Congress. Budget constraints and pandemic-era attrition cause long-term staff shortages, especially in adjudicators. Those are the officers who make decisions on applications, and fewer officers means that processing times are slower. Second is a surge in filings. We've seen a major spike in I-485 filings occurred post-pandemic due to pent-up demand and recent policy expansions. Application volume went up. It grew. But guess what? The resources to handle those applications did not. Enhanced security checks. Interagency background checks and fraud detection procedures are more thorough than ever. While these measures are important, they increase processing times and introduce new bottlenecks that makes case processing slower, which is why you are still waiting for your I-485 to be decided. Why are some cases moving faster than others? Not all I-485 applications follow the same exact path. Employment-based versus family-based are different. Some employment categories, like physicians in underserved areas or STEM professionals, may be eligible for priority or expedited processing. Field office differences. That's another one. Some field offices move faster due to better staffing or lower caseloads. For example, the Nebraska Service Center often shows faster times than major city field offices. Case complexity. A clean background check, complete documentation, meaning you submitted all of the required evidence, and no previous violations, that should be a faster path. Any red flags or missing information or wrong documentation or incomplete documentation, you can expect delays. The priority date puzzle. If your I-485 is employment-based, your priority date must be current under the visa bulletin for your green card to be approved. Even if your case is fully processed, USCIS cannot issue you a green card until your priority date is current, especially for countries who have high demand like China or India. Also, it's important to note that USCIS uses 2 charts in the visa bulletin. The first chart is called the filing dates. That makes you aware of when you can submit your I-485 application to USCIS. That simply means you can send your package in, your application, your filing fee, evidence. The other visa bulletin is the final action dates, and that controls when USCIS can actually approve your green card and issue you one. This can add years to wait time, no matter how quickly your case can be processed, no matter how complete and perfect your documents are, and how you meet the requirements. USCIS timelines are just one part of the story. There's also RFEs. Those are requests for evidence. And if you receive an RFE and you respond, your case essentially goes to the back of the line. This delay isn't reflected in timeline ranges. RFEs are letters that USCIS sends you asking for more documentation or more information or to clarify information. Interview delays is another. Some offices schedule interviews within weeks, and others won't schedule an interview until after 6 months. If an interview is required, that adds another variable to processing time and how long you will be waiting. Also, remember, no two cases are the same. I've seen clients approved in 6 months and others wait over 3 years, even at the same field office. Recent policy changes under the current administration have also affected processing times. The good and the bad concurrent filing, which is sending your I-485, your I-765, and your I-131. You can now file for your green card, your work permit, and a travel document all at once at the same time, which can speed up some of the temporary benefits, such as the work permit and the travel document. There's also new interview and fraud screening rules. Some cases that used to require interviews now don't, and vice versa. Meanwhile, new fraud detection measures have lengthened review time. Document standards are also tightened. Officers now supporting evidence more thoroughly, so even a minor mistake can cause delays. What can you do to cause delays? You can't control USCIS, but you can stack the odds in your favor by doing things correctly. Submit a perfect application. Every missing document or form error risks an RFE or a denial. Double check everything and have an attorney review your file. Respond quickly to any request from USCIS. Treat RFEs and interview notice like emergencies. Delayed or incomplete responses add months and months of processing time. Don't forget to update your address. Use Form AR11 or the USCIS online tool. Lost mail because you didn't update your address is lost time and can also lead to a denial, and you'll have to start all over again. If your case is delayed, submit a case inquiry. If it's outside normal processing times, after you've checked the processing times, you can file an inquiry on the USCIS website. It doesn't guarantee faster results, but it flags your file, and hopefully someone within USCIS will see it and start moving it closer to a decision. Consider a mandamus lawsuit. In extreme cases, federal court action can force USCIS to act unreasonable delays in your case. They should be pursued carefully and only after exhausting all other options. You can also contact your local congressional office. Your senator or representative can advocate for you and submit what's called a congressional inquiry. They cannot speed up approval, but they can help any case that's stuck and perhaps get clarity on why your case is stuck. Plan ahead. Your green card timeline isn't predictable. If your 485 is pending, maintain your valid non-immigrant status if possible. Be cautious with changing jobs or traveling internationally, or if you have any major life events. And be prepared to expect long timelines, but you can also hope for shorter ones. Here are some of the things that USCIS announced to improve processing times in the future. Hire more adjudicators. Streamline the process of reviewing and making decisions on applications. Use predictive analytics to manage caseloads. They are promising these things, but it takes time. This is a really huge government agency, and you shouldn't expect that all of this is going to be fixed overnight and that all of a sudden your case will be processed faster. The bottom line is that adjustment of status processing times are longer and more unpredictable than most people realize. But delays don't mean denials. They don't mean that you're not going to get a green card. Most properly filed cases get approved. I see it in my office with all my clients daily. What matters most is understanding the system, staying organized, and knowing when and how to take action. I know many of you are wondering what happens after my I-485 is finally approved. My next video covers exactly that. Green card holder, travel tips, and re-entry rules, including how to protect your green card when traveling, plus, and what puts your status at risk and how to avoid common mistakes. Watch the next video and take control of your future and your confidence.